You too. What's up? We back in the building. It's Crucial Critics. It's your boy Ron.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. It's your boy Tim. What's happening?
Hey man, it's Rob, man. We back, baby. Uh, got a new spirit on the stuff, man. So I'm gonna be a little bit more positive, man, and I'm not gonna be so shit talkative, man. And we're gonna see how we're gonna kick this one off. Right? Go ahead, Tyrone.
Man, right. I'm talking shit. I feel you though, man. Keep hope alive over there. But nah, man. So how y'all feel about, we got a lot of things that didn't transpire since we last, did our thing on here. We got a lot to digest. You got the Daniel Dubois, and you got the Usyk controversy that didn't taking place. You got the Canelo and Charlo fight, getting closer. Got rumors of all kind of fights going on. Possible rematch between Earl and Bud, Frank Martin and Shakur and Haney getting into it on social media, man. I know there's a lot to digest, man. We can kind of, just touch bases on all of it, man. But what's intriguing you guys at the most right now, man? What are y'all? What's on you guys' mind as far as it comes to this boxing?
Uh, man. It's so much, bro. I mean, I guess I'll go off of. Did we bring up the Charlo Canelo card or what?
So we haven't really discussed the card yet, and because it's just pretty much been made official, to my knowledge at least. But man, it's looking like it's looking crazy, man. It's definitely worth a pay per view buy, man.
Come
But
on now.
Canelo Canelo does get that support, so we don't have to pump too hard on that one. But just in case we do, buy the fight, man. Buy the fight, bro. So
Yeah, man. So that boy Charlo from Southeast Texas, man. He from Houston. We real close from there. We're real close to this, so we definitely support that. Go if you don't go buy the fight for Nello, go buy it for Charlo, man.
for sure, for damn sure, man. Make sure y'all get this fight, bro. All my boxing fans, man, real boxing fans, buy the fight, bro. Buy the fight, man. We got to show these guys that we support these fighters in big fights, man. But that
Hey,
undercard is looking crazy.
and y'all was complaining about the undercard on Spence Crawford. Now they delivered. You know what I'm saying? They
Man, did
delivered.
they ever? They got two fights on the undercard. Even I don't care how you feel about Barrios or Ugas, that could be a main event. And you got the Abel Ramos versus Erickson Lubin fight. That's a main event fight, bro. So, bro, they came through with just those two alone, man. So,
Yeah, for sure.
man, it's like, look, those fights right there, man, bro. That's fire. That's fire, especially that Ramos and Lubin, man. That one is gonna be crazy. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
which way that
bro.
one gonna go.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
know which way that one gonna go, man.
All that noise that you know what I'm saying, that everybody been saying all this PBC hate, bro. They putting on the best, bro. They putting on the best events, bro, this year, man. This right here is a big event. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I know Spencer Crawford was huge, bro. This is a huge fight, bro.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a
This,
we're not even talking about it how we should be talking about it. I feel like, bro, this is a huge fight, man. I mean, bro, you got Canelo, the pretty much the biggest face in boxing, the face of boxing. You got
right.
Charlo, who people don't give, man. That dude deserve all the credit. Y'all go and y'all give Crawford all the credit after he won undisputed, in two different weight classes. And I get it. Charlo been undisputed, and he going up to get undisputed at 68. We gotta put some respect on this fight, bro. We really do, bro. As a community, you know what I'm saying, boxing community, we gotta put some respect on this fight, and for them to pull out all these undercard fights, man, bro.
Right, right.
I'm intrigued by this Ugas and Barrios fight, bro. I want to see Ugas again, man. I haven't seen him in a while, but since the Spence fight. And man, Barrios, we know Barrios a warrior, man. He gonna go in there and fight, man, and you gonna have to stop Barrios, and you gonna have to stop Ugas. You know, that's gonna be a hard. That's the fight I'm waiting to see. You know what I'm saying? Look, you said you ready for Lubin. Hey, Lubin is a dog, bro. He another one of those guys. You know, we always talk about the undefeated fighter, bro. Lubin lost maybe 2-3 fights ago. He lost to Fundora, and he been on the tail since then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He been on the tail since then. Lubin been doing his thing, you know, and we ain't been saying too much about it. Like I said, Barrios was a champion. He a previous champion. Ugas a previous champion, bro. Come on now, man. Hey, y'all gotta give PBC some credit, man. Them boys is putting on the fights you want to see, man. And this might be the biggest fight of the year. You know what I'm saying? Do the Spence outing. You know what I'm saying? We seen what happened. But this right here, this gonna be a huge fight, bro. Both of these guys gonna be healthy, because they don't have to lose that much weight. They not gonna drain and kill themselves, man. So they both gonna be healthy, bro. Jamel was saying, you know, he don't want to get a blueprint out on what he walk around at. And we know, you know, Canelo not gonna drain himself to make no fight, man. So that's the main event gonna be tough. Bro, I'm watching this pay-per-view from beginning to end, bro.
I'm way more intrigued by this whole card than I was for the Spence Crawford. To be honest, like it's actual good fights. You know what I'm saying? Like good matchups, like interesting matchups, like for sure. And not to cut you off, but yeah, I agree with you. And as far as like the potential PBC putting on the best fights this year, like you were saying, to add to that. If this Frank Martin and this Shakur fight happens, man, come on now. Come on. Y'all know that Tom Brown and them are going to outbid Top Rank and put that fight over there on PBC. It's going to be on Showtime. So they're going to bring Shakur over there. Come on now, bro. Like, bro,
you know,
they going to make a play.
Good. So that's good for Shakur because
exactly.
You're going to be on all access, everything.
Exactly. You're going to get your all access. You're going to get all of that. They once they win, because it's gonna probably go to purse bid, because you know Bob Arum not going to want to pay these fighters, you know what I'm saying, you know what they're asking for, and it's gonna probably go to purse bid. They're gonna get outbid by Tom Brown and them, and then once that happens, Shakur's gonna go over to PBC. He's gonna get a taste of what PBC looks like. After that, once his contract up in another fight or two, he gonna be over there in PBC. Watch, I'm telling you. But that ain't to say that he just gonna beat Frank Martin, because I feel like that's an interesting fight. I favor Shakur because of his experience, but man, Frank Martin is just as athletic, just as quick, but he has that power that can change that fight, man. That's gonna be a damn good fight in itself, man.
Because I mean, when you look at it, really, Frank Martin is faster than Shakur. He punched. I'm pretty sure he probably punched harder, and his feet might be faster. Shakur just got.
I think so. So Shakur is just a slicker out of the two, man. He just slick, man. But man, yeah, that's gonna be interesting, bro. Like I hope Shakur ain't going in that fight with his mindset like this gonna be easy work. You got Nate Jones coming out saying that that's kind of what Tank thought he was gonna do to Frank Martin in the sparring session. And they saying that they coming out saying that Frank Martin dog walked Tank in sparring. This is what Nate Jones is saying.
I heard he hurt Tank.
They said he started dog walking Tank. They said he did him so bad, man. Tank wanted to fight the man for real. But I say all that to say, like, man, it's good to back off what Tim was saying earlier. Man, these matchups, bro, they giving us some dream matchups, whether you realize it or not. Like some fighter that you would probably only pick on a video game to fight each other. I would have never thought Abel Ramos and Lubin was gonna get in the ring together, because I thought Abel Ramos' trajectory was gonna take him towards rush him into I ain't gonna say rush him, put him into a title fight with maybe a Tim Tszyu or something like that or whatever. But by that not happening, Erickson Lubin and him fighting, bruh, man, look, that I keep trying to tell people, man, that 154 division is the deepest division in boxing, man. People not paying attention, man. 135 is right there with it now, with all these young guys that didn't got into it. But 154 got so many sleepers over there, bro. Like, they just don't have the hype names, because it's the youngest division in boxing. A lot of people tend to forget. It didn't exist 30 years ago. So, bro, look, man, 154 where is it, bro? It's a lot of dogs in that motherfucker, man. But What you feel? What's interesting for you, Rob? Man, what you got, man?
Man, I'm with y'all, bro. Uh, as for well, let me ask this question: Are we? Can I? Are we just jumping from topic to topic, or what I'm
Yeah,
expecting?
yeah, shoot it, shoot it, man, shoot it.
Man, I'm that Frank Martin and Shakur. I'm looking forward to that one, man. The Canelo, the Andrade, Benavidez, man. I can't
Man,
wait.
I forgot about man. Good shit, Rob.
That's
Come
the
on,
one.
that's another PBC, brother. Bro, that's the one I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to that more than Canelo and Jamil, bro. I fuck with
Yeah,
Boo Boo, and
bro.
I fuck with Benavidez, bro. I fuck
The
with
reason,
Boo Boo, bro.
the reason why I say it wrong because Boo Boo can expose Benavidez.
He really can.
Because
He really
Benavidez
can.
is,
This
oh, them,
fight make me respect. This fight make me respect Benavidez because 2 years ago, Benavidez' team stopped the fight from happening when David wanted it to happen. They team said, "Nah, too much risk, no reward." Now Benavidez is coming along saying that they were trying to make a fight happen with Jaime Munguia. He ducked, so they're going after, excuse me, a credible name in Boo Boo, bro. But go ahead, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, man. You excited me with that one. My
nah,
bad, man.
yeah, we going, bro. Like I said, I like them two fights, man. Devin Haney and Regis, if they can agree, whatever's holding that up.
Right, right.
Was Teofimo, man, and I'm really anxious to see. I mean, I don't know people not, but I'm anxious to see the rematch with Earl and Bud. And I think I
I was gonna ask that too, man. Like,
that
do y'all
fight
feel like it
60. I don't know. People looking past it like it can't. I think that fight can happen at 160
I
because
do too.
if Bud plan on going up to 68, why not fight at 60? See, it
Right,
ain't gonna hurt.
right.
You know what I'm
He
saying? And then
gets
you get
he
the
gets
best.
to choose the weight. He gets to choose
Yeah,
the weight in the rematch too. So shit, he might.
I
He
think it'll
might.
benefit him more too because he'll be closer to 68 if he gonna fight
Yeah.
Canelo next. You know
He
what's
might as well already be there waiting on him.
yeah,
You
or
know what's crazy? You know what's
you and
crazy
Earl
about
fight
that,
at
Rob?
160.
You know what's crazy about that? If they fight at 160 and then Earl, Earl put a whooping on Bud, everybody gonna say it's the weight. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know, man. I hope they fight. I think 160 would be great. I don't even
Now
want
I
to do
don't
150.
to be honest, Tim. I wouldn't. I mean, you right. You probably right. I wouldn't accept it because if that's the case, they blame it on the weight. They got to blame it on the weight at 147 too.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure, for
you're
sure.
gonna have to put an ashes on Buds whenever you do all that. So you know what I'm saying?
No, I definitely agree. I just think that that's gonna be something that comes up. Uh, but
Oh,
that's how
for
it
sure,
goes.
for sure. Yeah,
Go
But
ahead, man.
exactly.
Come on, let's mix it up, bro. Get
That's
out some
exactly
momentum.
how it goes, man. So what my thing with the rematch, bro? Do y'all feel like they have an angle to sell the rematch, man?
bro, I do. The thing is that the here's the thing: the angle that they have to sell it, Spence not selling it. That's
Yeah,
the problem. The
right.
They do.
angle,
They do got an angle, but the only angle is if Earl was really going through something, they got to have it on camera. You know,
Got you,
yeah,
got you,
that
got you, got you, got you.
he wasn't recorded during the. You know, Bud had this little interview where he's on the laptop with Brian Gunn was sitting in that bed. What Earl was at that whole time? You know, his
Right,
his
right,
girlfriend spoke on his behalf. What was he doing?
right,
mm-hmm.
What
right.
was he draining in a tub or on a treadmill trying to make sure he can make 47? You know, we don't know what was going on. So I think that can sell a fight more than the first fight can if they got that recorded and we can, because we seen Tyrone used to just send us a video of somebody trying to make weight.
Right, man. Them people go through hell, man. That's why I always say I respect fighters, cause, bro, dog, these people put their bodies through pure D hell, man. And my thing is, I'm not saying we all to a degree talk shit about fighters and fights and shit like that. It come with the territory. It make the sport fun. But when it get disrespectful, like when you see somebody having a bad night and I feel like this period or whatever. I've seen other fighters where guys came in the ring drained. Like I said, Chad Dawson and Andre Ward for me when I was younger. I'm a Ward guy. I wanted Ward to win that fight, but I could clearly see Chad Dawson wasn't Chad Dawson that night. I was still happy my guy won, but that's just one fight I never brag about. I still to this day feel fucked up about it. Like, damn, I wonder if he would have fought, how it would have looked if he would have fought the best Chad Johnson. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Chad Dawson, excuse me. The best Chad Dawson.
But see, not even to cut you off wrong. But see, that's, man, I know we just spitting our shit tonight. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just bringing up everything. Man, that's why they need a commission, because they gotta have it to where, these fighters can't fight at the same weight class for more than 4 years. So, bro, something gotta happen, bro, to where, because it gotta make the sport more healthier, bro, so we can see better performances, man.
Because it's getting to the point where it's ruining the product at this point. You're selling the product to the public at this point. Exactly. And if you ruin the product or whatever, that's not a good look at a high stakes fight like that, man. Like, that's a bad overall look. I know Earl wanted to try, you know what I'm saying, wanted to be great and go undisputed at welterweight and everything, and all that is cool. But at the end of the day, man, his body just didn't hold up. And I do blame me personally. I blame Earl because, like I said,
for sure.
The pre-camp is why I keep going back to. He had a pre-camp for Danny. He had a pre-camp for Ugas. Why he didn't have one for Bud, I think maybe he got too overconfident. Maybe they didn't clear him because of that car accident that he had in December. So he probably wasn't clear in time enough to have a pre-camp. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was.
It could be that too. They probably didn't clear him because of that car accident. I know
because you remember,
with his leg.
I think the car accident was the reason why he got the fight with Crawford, because I think he was days away from announcing the fight with
Thurman.
He was days away from announcing. They said he was about to announce a fight.
I think his ego is why all of this happened. Earl's not
ego
because of him really thinking he can beat Bud
off a layoff like that, bro.
Off a layoff, and I mean
off a Crow Ray too.
Yeah, with this fight, bro, that's not one of the Bud is not one of them guys you take a chance on.
No, sir. And that's where you got to put the. Like I said, in my mind, I separate the retarded Bud crazy fans, and I separate the extreme Spence fans out of my mind. The retarded extreme Spence fans. You got to look at it. You got to look at it for what it is, as far as somebody being a student of the game. Bud treated this fight with Earl Spence like a student of the game. Now, he did some underhanded shit to us, and we felt like I was one of the main ones. I never thought I would see Bud duck. I felt like he was ducking Earl. Turns out he had a strategy behind it. He was stalling, he was postponing because he wasn't going to go into a fight with Earl off a year layoff. He wasn't confident. And that's what it was. That's why I kept calling Bud out for his word, him saying, if you're not confident, if you're confident, you take that fight, regardless of the money, blah, blah, blah. Bud wasn't no fool. Bud was like, man, look, at the end of the day, I feel like I can beat Earl, but I'm not going to give him no chance on going to this fight not well prepared. So he took his time. I wish Earl would have did the same or would have had time to do the same. You know what I'm saying?
And on top of that, Bud jumped on the fight when Earl had the accident. Earl had that second fight ring. Bud jumped
the same night. The same night.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, he just got outplayed, bro.
It's still another thing. Earl ego. He should have.
No. He outsmarted.
Should have known that, man. He did. He did. Also, he did. 1,000%, bro.
You're right, bro.
He did 1,000%.
It's like y'all saying, though. Both of y'all saying the same thing, but different way. It was all strategy, bro.
It was. It was all strategy. It was all strategy. It was a long con game, bro. Like, and I'm just gonna. I can't be mad at that. Like, I give me personally, I give kudos for stuff like that, because at the end of the day, when you're negotiating and stuff, like, negotiating is all about leveraging. So that man leveraged what he had. You know what I'm saying? He leveraged what he had. He made Earl think that he was ducking and considering retiring and this and that and everything. Whole time he was working. Bomac said for the last 4-5 years, he said even when they didn't have a fight, he said they would get they would call Bud in the ring and they would work on certain things for if he ever did fight Spence. This is what Bomac came out and said. So he said they would be working on certain little things and stuff like that, like if it ever happens. So these people been respecting Spence. They may have been talking shit, like you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, but they've been respecting Spence and getting preparing for him.
My nigga, I eat, sleep, and breathe. That's what he did, Earl.
He did, and that's what I mean by the student. To go back to my original point, the student of the game, shit. It's crazy because if you look at the backgrounds, I I was an extreme AI fan. I used to hate on Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Kobe was in my boy AI way. I was an extreme AI fan. But then when I got older, I had to realize, bro, Kobe was a student of the fucking game. That dude loved the game. He respected the fuck out of the game. AI didn't. AI was talented at the game.
Yeah.
But it's a reversal to this. It's a reversal. Because it's like, by backgrounds, you would think Earl would be more related to Kobe, and Bud being from the streets would be more related to AI. It's completely reversed. Bud is a student of the fucking game, bro. He is. The nigga's a student of the game. Earl, on the other hand, once was a student of the game. You could tell he fell out of love with the sport. That's kind of why he got into the type of lifestyle he got into. And like I said, I hate my boy Andre Ward came out and said that that bullshit half-ass I'm picking Bud prediction without saying it. Like when he said this fight right here is gonna tell you it's gonna be about how you've been living the last 4 years of your life. Like, bro, you basically should have just said, man, yeah, I'm picking Bud because Earl got in the car accident. Earl ain't taking care of himself, man. You should have just came out and said that.
Just say
you know
that,
what I'm saying?
bro.
You could just came out and said that shit.
But see, Ron,
go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, but see, when we talking about backgrounds, I ain't even thinking about like the car wreck and all that, bro. Bud been, and this is a part of it too. I mean, we just going off of, I guess, the love of the sport, right? Bud been in boxing since he was 7. Earl got in boxing because his daddy said you ain't gonna be hanging around the knuckleheads. You know what I'm saying? So did he actually love the sport like that? Like, you know,
that's true. You got a point,
and I be talking to Rob, and I be talking to Rob about this too. And I always say, I don't be wanting to force my kids into nothing because I don't know if they gonna love it or not. And we always had that conversation. So do Earl love it, or did he do it to make his old man happy? But that's kind of, we dipping off into something else. We just talking about
even if he didn't love it, the beating he just took lit a fire under his ass, bro.
Yeah, it should have. It should have.
It better have.
It should have. And the thing I was saying, I think I had talked to you about it, Brent. I think I talked to Ron about it. The reason why I think Spence can come back is because of the way he got into boxing, bro. He said that he used to take ass whoopings every day when he first got into boxing at that Mexican camp. He said he took ass whoopings every day. He kept coming back. So I think with him losing like that, I think he gonna feel like, bro, I gotta come back like I did.
Oh yeah.
When I was first.
I can see that in him. I can see that in him, man.
I give him his credit because, like I said, whatever he was battling, bro, the dude. He wasn't just Earl could have finished the fight in the 7th round. Earl could have finished in the 5th round. Bud he didn't. He's still coming forward, bro. You supposed to put him away. I'm not saying Bud couldn't put him away, but he fight on his feet. He wasn't staggering around the ring. He wasn't so that's a plus for Earl to me. I think, because like I said, I'm not, I don't care. But I don't think Earl was hurt so much behind Bud punches. I think it was whatever he had going on with him. It just I don't believe
it's like it amplified that shit, man.
Yeah,
it's like it amplified it, bro.
Hey,
big time.
Hey, not even cut y'all, fellas. Not even cut y'all. Now we transition. We gonna transition. We've been talking about Bud and Spence for a while. Let's transition about a punch that they got amplified because they put somebody on their back, man, and the ref stopped the fight for 5 minutes and gave that boy some time, man, to get back in the fight, bro. What y'all think about what happened to Usyk, man? What y'all think about what happened to Usyk over the weekend, bro? How y'all feel about that?
Oh man, bruh, that boy Usyk a hell of an actor, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, boy. That body shot took
feel like that. They put some white work in. I'd say that they put some white. White work in.
Man, that boy a hell of an actor, boy. When I say, boy, that was a mean body shot, boy. That was a mean body shot, man.
So do you think the body shot? You think he would have got stopped, or you think he oversold it?
Man, he was stopped.
Yeah, I think
he was stopped, brother. He was stopped, man. His body shut down on him, man. His body shut down on him, dog. Like that was a perfect body shot.
You ain't fucking. His body shut down on him. And Daniel DeBose quit because he felt like he got cheated.
Yep.
Yeah.
Body shut down on him, man. Like that was a perfect body shot. Like he caught him with a perfect one. And that's just one of the motherfuckers. Like, man, when you get hit with a body shot like that shit, you probably feel like you got low blow. You know what I'm saying? Like he got hit with a good ass shot. Like hit him like right on the lower abdomen area. Like he punched him perfect, bro. Like, man, that bitch was a good shot, dog.
Bro, I seen one angle. It looked like the punch went through the back and through his back, bro. I see like through his hip or something, bro.
Bro, it looked like the Dragon Ball Z uppercut when the old boy hit Goku to the gut, bro. Bro, it looked crazy, bro. It looked crazy, man. But no, that was a damn good punch, man. Bro, controversial shit like that, that's too blatant to me personally. Like, bro. And it's crazy because it made me go back and watch some of I haven't finished it. It made me go back and watch the second Joshua Usyk fight while Joshua was so mad. I see what Joshua was talking about now. Why he was so going belligerent and crazy after the second loss to Usyk, because he was saying like good boxing has to win. Like a lot of his punches, bro, it's like they didn't count the motherfuckers against Usyk. I literally see what he's talking about. At the time, I wasn't. I've always been a fan of Joshua since I've been knowing about him. But I just at the time I wasn't too crazy about him because I felt like, you know, the whole Wilder shit and you know, all of that, and I just certain stuff kind of just pushed me away from him. But when I went back and watched what he was saying, like how the ref kind of did certain shit to try to keep Joshua off of, it seemed like he was trying to keep Joshua from getting the rhythm on Usyk in the second fight or whatever. So I don't want to get too deep in all that because I like Usyk too, but nah. In this Daniel DeBose fight, man, it showed itself to me, man. They got some invested interest in that, man. I think it has a lot to do with him fighting Tyson Fury.
You know what it is. Come on, talk about it, right?
Him and Tyson Fury, the great white height, man.
Come on now.
They trying to fight for that title real soon, man. You know.
Yeah. They're not gonna fight each other. They gonna.
You don't think so?
No, just because they the great white height, bro, they not gonna put them against each other. Why do you think they stalling so long? That makes sense. They would rather them two lose on something else, or they'd rather Tyson Fury fall off and get back to what he was doing before they lose to each other. They'd rather take the chance of a black person.
That makes sense, man, because that's kind of how I felt for the longest about black fighters not making black fighters fight each other. Like, so that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I just think it's gonna go against. It's gonna take away from their plan. I really believe that great white height shit. I think that's what how they looking at these two dudes.
Oh no, for sure. Like,
think they want
that come with the territory.
Huh?
I say that come with the territory when it come down to boxing or when I'm just gonna be real. When white people get a fighter, bro, they cling to him, bro.
Yeah,
they cling to him like flies on shit because they don't have too many of them come by too often. To be honest,
bro, it's like they clinging to him because they would rather them lose to a Deontay Wilder if they, you know. But see, Tyson Fury proved himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They because Usyk can't beat Tyson Fury. They know that shit. He too small.
Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead. Finish your thing. No. Go ahead.
Too small, bro. He can't beat Tyson. He too small. This proved it because he too small.
Yeah, if Tyson Fury get on the inside and rough him up, man, it's go. But I've always said that's the type of style I feel like it takes to beat Usyk. Fury can implement that style. Fury can make it a dirty boxing match, like a Bernard Hopkins looking type of fucking match for him, and that'll completely fuck up what Usyk like to do.
Bro, what pissed me off, bro? What pissed me off so bad, bro? I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off about this fight, man. Cause I watched the Deontay Wilder and Fury 1, bro. And I rewatched it, bro. I gave Tyson Fury the long count when his back hit the ground. Me and my wife, bro. I made my wife come in there and say, bro, count to 10. I'm like, you can count to 10 slowly, cuz, or just count to 10. Tell me what you get to. Once Tyson Fury back hit the ground, bro, she got to 15 before Tyson Fury even started getting up. And bro, it just reminded me of. I'm like, bro, this is bro. They robbed 2 black guys, bro, of these titles, bro. They robbed them.
Tim, do you know what the problem is? You got, I mean, and I hate this dude, a legend, but you got people like Roy Jones saying,
Yep.
Tyson Fury won all 3 fights.
Man, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When it come to Roy Jones, when he became a dual citizen with Russia, I already knew what type of shit Roy was gonna be on, man. When he became a dual citizen, man, I said, yeah, bro, Roy gone, man. Roy had gone in the wind, man. He got all this damn. I was just gonna talk shit about my boy. I found out he got all this fucking boxing knowledge, man. He got Chris Eubanks getting punched across the ring by white boys over there, man. Fuck out of here. You got
left his ass too.
You got motherfucking Liams and shit beating his ass, man. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, that's why he left him, cuz, and that's what I'm saying. Roy Jones, he just had a little thing where he kind of hating on Floyd, man, and he just that nigga just. Yeah, I think
bro.
Speaking so good, bro. You just taking credit from black people,
bro. I've been trying to tell you that's this whole PBC thing about it. It's got a lot to do with Floyd because of them not liking PBC fighters because of Floyd. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, bro. That it's because of Floyd, because of how Floyd got his claim to fame and everything, and his name jumped up. They were always jealous of Floyd. Like, what did he do to be on a pound list higher than me and all that and shit like that? That shit came from Floyd. And as his career progressed, as he got older, and there's decline as they got older, they couldn't accept that shit. And then he ventured off into the business side, and he's successful on the business side, bro. They can't, bro. They hate that shit.
Yeah, you can hear it in Roy Jones. Cause I'm just like, bro, you need to be patting the man on the back, bro. I mean, he a good businessman. He the best businessman. I give him that. But nigga, you can't take that from him what he did in the ring. Talking about he fought Pacquiao. He fought Pacquiao too late. Nigga, Pacquiao fought. He older than Pacquiao.
Come on now, man.
Yeah.
Come on now, man.
That's why I'm Roy, man.
Fighting somebody too late, man. Like, come on now, bro. You beat up Benny Panzianza after a car accident because had rods in his neck. The nigga laying in the bed like Frankenstein, cuz you whoop cuz, dog, and you talk about y'all must have forgot Benny Panzianza. Cuz came up 2 weight divisions off a car wreck, cuz you whoop cuz.
Should have fought Tarver when he had the chance. When Tarver was
exactly you jumped your ass up and fought the weakest fucking heavyweight up there.
Yeah, you should have fought Tarver.
The weakling, cuz.
Fight Tarver.
That's what you did. You fought Tarver.
Yeah, you compromise your own body, then you want to fight Tarver because Tarver talking and pissed you off. You should have fought Tarver when Tarver was coming up.
Bernard Hopkins asked you when it was going to be the biggest fight in boxing. I got all the belts down here. Let's make the fight happen, Roy. 60, what you said, 60-40. But you tell other fighters they don't need to be negotiating 60-40. You like, bro, that man been a walking contradiction, cuz. Like, bro.
Man, so that really said that?
What'd you say?
He said what he said about 60-40?
Yes, you remember that 60-40?
Not
your ass.
Not the Bud, but on the other part.
Oh yeah, with Earl and Bud. Yeah, because he a Bud, because he fuck with Bud. He was telling Earl should be asking for 60%.
What?
But he told Bernard Hopkins, I'm the bigger name. I'm big in every meaning of the word. I'm a bigger man. I'm a bigger man in every bigger word. I'm bigger in weight. I'm big in the sport of boxing. I'm bigger as far as the pay-per-view draws, as far as ticket draws. I'm bigger than you. Earl was saying the same thing. You ain't. Come on now. Come on, guys. Come on, man.
Nigga, like he talking about
because he fuck with Bud. Because he fuck with Bud.
Pretty much, he lost some brain cells from boxing and shit. I'm like,
come on, man.
Yeah.
But
his memory kind of fucked up. Nigga, you the one that fought too long. Nigga, you want to keep trying to get in there and you know you can't take no punch no more.
Exactly, bro. Ain't nobody say nothing to you. You in there getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even fuck, but you got the nerves enough to say somebody else. And he didn't even get knocked out. He got stopped on his feet.
And that's what I'm saying. And they don't even do it in the best interest of Earl. They doing it. I don't know. They know he wasn't right. Fucking Deontay Wilder walking out the arena. Deontay Wilder, Devin Haney, all these dudes seen it and said it. So they knew he wasn't right. So I'm like, oh y'all, I mean, which nigga Bud, a bad Bud, nigga, it's nothing with Bud. But what are y'all trying to avoid seeing a better Earl in the rematch? I mean, because I don't see the shit going like the first fight. People keep saying it's gonna end the same way. I don't see that. I mean, I could be tripping. I just don't see it ending
Nah,
like the first fight did.
but like you were saying though, man, like you were saying though, bro, they been, it seems like they've been robbing these black fighters, bro. They, you know, I feel like, bro, this why I feel like they robbed the dude. Cause look, with the Usyk fight, this is why I feel like they robbed the dude. If they robbed him, if they robbed I mean, if they didn't rob him, cause Deontay Wilder probably gonna get both of them belts. Deontay Wilder probably gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Gonna fight
Yeah,
the guy.
Wilder would be the best. He would be up there as best heavyweight of all time right now. If he didn't lose to Tyson Fury, he would be the best heavyweight of all time. Because he would beat everybody in his era.
And knocked all of
And
them out.
knocked everybody out this era. Knocked everybody
Yeah,
out. He would be
it'd have been hard to argue against. He'd have took care of Tyson, or they would have
He
gave him credit for
did.
taking care of Tyson.
He did. Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Right.
So it's
But
making him more sad that the nigga did it with the lack of skills that he possessed.
come on,
That's the
man.
crazy part. That let you know that man just a phenomenal. He a phenomenal talent, cuz.
Yes, with
But
the
Oh,
lack
but
man.
not
of
now that he's working on the skill set. Nobody trying to fight the man at all. He already
it's
had trouble
hard.
getting fights. Now you really having trouble.
I think with Tyson, I think he can. I still, man, like I said, I'm a Deontay. I think he can beat Tyson. I think it's mental. It's mental, like
It
because
is
he got to not gas. I think he gas out so fast because he want to hurt Tyson Fury so bad.
anxiety. Hell
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
that's what
thinking
it looked like. He was
anxiety,
just
What
too super anxious,
gas
what
man.
out.
what y'all think about when I will catch y'all? Go ahead, Rob. Finish your thought, cause I
No,
feel like I'm cutting y'all. Go
I
ahead.
was done. I was done.
Um, I was gonna ask y'all this too. So do y'all think they gonna make the Usyk fight with Wilder? Y'all think they would make that?
Hell no, man. Usyk is go ahead, Rob. I'm gonna let you answer first.
Oh no, shit, nigga. I was just gonna say I was finna kind of go with you. I think they would rather put him against Anthony Joshua. They want him to knock off Anthony Joshua. That's what they want. They want him. They would rather try to put Deontay Wilder back in there with Tyson Fury before they put him in there with him. But it don't make sense because he lost to Tyson Fury twice already. But they would rather put him back in there with somebody they think he's gonna lose to. Because, like I said, him and Usyk is great white height. Usyk is not beating Deontay Wilder. They know that.
Ooh, he gonna knock
Yeah,
Usyk ass out, boy.
once Usyk said if Wilder came back and beat Helenius or whatever, and won his his fight with Helenius, he wanted to fight Wilder. When Wilder knocked Helenius out, man, Usyk ain't spoke that man name since. Man, that man completely stopped speaking English after that, bro. The man spoke Russian for he was speaking Russian for whatever the hell he speak, Ukrainian or whatever. He was speaking that shit for the last 2 years, bro. The man just started speaking English again after he knocked after he beat Daniel Dubois, bro. Like the man went on a no English binge for like 2 years, cause he's like, hell no, I'm not speaking that man name, bro. Like
They
once he
trying,
seen that, bro, I'm telling you,
bro. They trying to make Anthony Joshua fight Tyson Fury. I mean, fight Wilder, bro. One of these guys need to be fighting Usyk, cause
I think that's gonna be the fight that happens, man. I'm gonna say this. I think as far as who's more serious about the sport, I think it's Usyk. But when it comes to him and Tyson Fury, stylistically, he can give Tyson Fury some troubles, but man, if Tyson Fury coming up with it on his mind, bro, he all wrong. And especially if he fight Usyk after a tune up that he's gonna fight against old dude from the UFC.
And I agree. I agree with you. And I don't disagree with you at all. I agree with you 100%. I just got different points of view. I just think Usyk is all the way around too small. He too short.
Yeah,
He's small
I,
all the way around.
I
And
could. I
body
definitely
got
think
that.
like that's.
Go
I
ahead.
think that's really. No, I was just saying. I was agreeing with you. I feel like that's definitely gonna be the problem if you got a tuned up Tyson Fury for sure. Now, if
And
he'd have
Tyson
been rusty,
probably be faster
he'd have.
than him.
Yeah. Especially not shaking off ring rust, because that's what he's finna go in there and do against our dude from the UFC. He's
That's
finna
all he
shake
gonna
off
do.
ring rust, bro,
And
against the puncher.
he gonna carry him for a little while.
Yep. I think that's the perfect type of fighter you have to put Tyson in there against. I mean, and the reason why I say that is because I think he thinks and he fights better when he got a real threat in front of him, like a real puncher. If he fighting somebody in front of him and it's not a puncher, he's not gonna be as sharp. So going straight into a fight with Usyk, I don't think he would be that sharp because he know Usyk not gonna knock him out. So it'll probably be a boring fight. But if you put a threat in front of his big ass that can actually hurt him and knock him out, that's when you get the best Tyson Fury. That'll warm him up to fight, have a good outing against Usyk. Is how I'm looking at it.
That nigga, he got knocked out in the first fight against Deontay and the third fight.
Yeah.
He was knocked out in both of them fights.
But check this out though, Rob. Even with the knockouts, of being his ass knocked out, that's the best Tyson Fury we ever seen. And he still got put to bed.
That's what make him scary when you see what happened to him against Deontay Wilder and how he got up and changed the whole fight.
Exactly.
That's what make that's what make him scary. That make you think like, bruh, Tyson Fury one of the best heavyweights ever because of what he did in that fight.
For sure. I just feel like him being that big and that skilled, he get bored fast, man. I feel like that's his thing. I feel like he get bored fast. I feel like they're gonna make the Usyk and him fight. He wants this payday with this UFC guy, and then I think if the money is right, like they saying with the out there in
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. If it's right,
they talking about going the bag. They talking about going that bag. They talking about. Well, they talking about Wilder and Anthony Joshua and Usyk and Tyson Fury. All on the same card.
I think if the money right, he gonna be willing to go into that fight. I don't think he's confident in his skill set right now against Usyk. I think it's gonna be I ain't saying he wouldn't win, but I think it'll be ugly because that's a big ass dude, bro. He gotta get the ring rust off of him. You know what I'm saying? He gotta shake the cobwebs off.
And with his size, him having them ups and downs, bro, it'll take just one time. Like, I mean, I don't see whatever his name, the UFC dude beating him at all.
Nah, I don't see that happening. I think that's strictly for a tune up, a payday, and you got a punch and threat in front of you, so you still got to be sharp. You know what I'm saying?
I see him getting punched hard. Where everybody, it's just gonna depend on him. Like you saying, how his conditioning is, how he serious if he get hurt or not. Because this dude is like 260 pounds. And he get hard too, so
he gonna tire him out. All he gonna do is tire him out. Tire him out and beat on him.
Unless he can show his little wrestling ability, that he ain't gonna which is gonna be hard to fuck with. It's hard. It's even dumb saying it, but if he can stop him from leaning on it and tire Tyson Fury out somehow because of his wrestling background, which he probably might work against him anyway because Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world. So, I mean, I'm not going against Tyson Fury because I want to see him fight Deontay.
Oh, yeah.
I think Deontay can beat him. I really do, bro.
He beat him twice.
Game plan. Yeah, he beat him twice. I don't know the game plan, but I really think Deontay can beat him.
Yep. But man, hey, we gonna wrap it up, fellas. We done covered
we covered everything. We covered everything.
We didn't take off on this one, man. We did our thing.
Man, this is a good one too, bro. I like this one, man. This was a good one, bro.
Hell yeah. We gonna go ahead.
First one back for a little while too, man. That's even make it better than. We've been gone for about 2 weeks, man.
Hell yeah, this is our tune up right here, man. We back at it now, man.
Yes, sir.
Man,
yes, sir.
For sure.
We back at it, man. Back like we never left.
Yes, sir. So we gonna go and wrap this one up, man. Crucial Critics, man, and we out. We'll catch y'all on the next.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother.